Hi Libra, welcome to your April and May 2019 Life Path reading. It's Rena, and so this is a little bit different than my typical readings. This kind of a reading is more about direction in life. It's more philosophical, more thought-provoking, and kind of picking up on themes that are going on for you about what it is that you want to do to bring your talents to the world, okay? Okay, I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to pick the top cards of these four piles. So this will be, and I'll tell you what each position means as I get to them. Oh, did I do that? I can't remember which pile I picked from. Okay. All right. So typically I don't talk about personal relationships, although I have found that in a couple of these, the personal life was front and center. So I can't I can't say that it won't be that. But if you're looking for like love readings, I actually for April I do think I have both for single Libra and in a relationship of some sort, and that would be on my channel if you're not subscribed and haven't received it. Or some, you never know though. You just check if you're interested. So where you're at right now, the Two of Wands. I was going to joke about the typical indecision of Libra. And here I got, the first card I got was a card of like two, which is like making a choice. Now, this could be two different career paths. Maybe you feel like there are two things that you're very interested in and you don't know which one to focus on. And especially if you are in college and you're choosing a major, maybe you have chosen a major and you've decided to switch over to something else, and then you're like, but I like this too. Well, maybe you can have a dual major and then you won't have to choose. But it can be... if you notice, the it looks like a man has the world in his hands, the globe. So that could be indicating even relocating, moving from where you're at. And relocating can sometimes bring new stimulation, new people into your life, and it can be where you're, you know, where the opportunities are, but not just the job openings, but even like on a deeper level intuitively, your soul may want to maybe gravitating towards a certain place because that's where things are going to really happen. I love reading biographies and autobiographies, and it's so fun to read how people make a certain choice, and then it's like their life opens up for them. They decide to go to college in a, you know, maybe a different state or a province or even a different country, and then they meet their soulmate, and then they have all these experiences, and it's so fun because it just shows how much of our life is about aligning with things, you know. So that's where you're at right now, trying to decide. With this, I think that with this particular decision, because we're talking about fire energy, we're talking about enthusiasm. So it is looking at it in terms of what would make me happy, not what, you know, has the most money and things like that. Excuse me. Where you want to be at? Well, it's funny, the Tower, you know, where you want to go, what you're looking for. You know what? The Tower can be a card that we associate with calamity, but it's also a card associated with release, and that's why there's a lightning strike. Because, you know, if you ever think about a thunderstorm, and it's like sometimes there's like this one thunderclap, and you know the storm is over, because it's like everything that was pent up has been released. And Libra, as a sign, has a tendency, I think, sometimes to not really express their true feelings or live their authentic path. And so you may be kind of like pent up, like you want to be freed, but you can't figure out how to get there. And so it's like you're looking for this dramatic event to kind of do that for you. And really, that's one of the downsides of the Tower, is because even the most peace-loving and, you know, person who doesn't want drama in their life, if they feel like they're ignoring problems in their relationships, or if they are doing a job that they dislike very much so, just because they don't want to uproot their life or whatever the reason that the person has, eventually something's got to give. So I'm looking at the Tower card from the positive, that you're looking for this, maybe to make a radical change, but getting from here to here is a bit of a challenge, because it means that you have to perhaps, you know, really choose something and be confident with your choice and not be second guessing yourself. And I think that's the other thing. It's like there's an instantaneous kind of a thing. Like, I love that, because I'm not a Libra, but I tend to sometimes, you know, go back and forth about something that I want to do. And it always feels so good when you can make a decision and then be like, yep, that's it. I know that what I did was the right thing to do, and not second guess yourself. You know, I think second guessing oneself is so difficult. The first step that you need to take, the Judgment card. You know, and I really think of the Tower and the Judgment cards as being kind of, you know, hand in hand in a sense. I almost associate both of them with Pluto. I know that the Judgment is associated with it. I think the Tower cards, I think somebody wrote to me and told me that the Tower card is connected to Mars. And Mars and Pluto are the rulers of Scorpio. And that's about transformation. Pluto especially. So the Judgment card is a card of rebirth. What I would say, if you have a decision, and you know, it can run the gamut. It could be, should I leave the country? Should I leave the state? Should I, you know, should I move away? Maybe it's like moving away from your friends and family, and doing so precisely because you feel like you're being kept back in some way. That is something I think a Libra person would do. You'd rather move away than to confront your family or something, or move to a different country, you know. But seriously, it could be a good thing, as long as you don't make, you know, keep that habit of just continuously running away from your problems. But if you really feel that you need a reset, you know, pushing the reset button, because I think that's what the Tower card can be, the reset button too, really. But the Judgment card, because it's rebirth. Okay, so maybe the Tower card is the reset button, and then the Judgment is the rebirth. But this is a step that you have to take, so it still is about transformation. The thing about it is that I think sometimes getting a little bit of space between you and people who think they know you like the back of their hands, and they probably really don't. I mean, let's face it, even people that are in our own family may not really know us, but because they're going on who we were when we were like 5 years old and not who we are right now. So that might be something that actually can be helpful, but still keep in mind that you don't want to be indirect and inauthentic in life. You want to be direct without being aggressive, and I think you can pull it off. You're one of those types of people that are very charming, but you're also a cardinal sign, so you can take charge when you need to. So the Judgment card, in some cases, this may be a marital situation. You know, I didn't go there because I'm so tired of doing love readings all the time. I want to give you some new angles. But if you are choosing between whether or not to stay married, this card would suggest divorce. And perhaps there's even somebody else that you're interested in or you are seeing. And see, the thing is, it's like if you are like choosing between two people, Libra, the Tower card could be saying that you just want to get it done with and you just want to get it all out in the open, but you don't know how. And that could lead to unconscious, I never know the difference between subconscious and unconscious, but unconsciously or subconsciously leaving out some clue that tips off your spouse that you are cheating. And then all hell breaks loose, and that would be the Tower card. And you would get what you want, but you would get it with a lot of drama attached to it. So the Judgment card is much more about cause and effect, which is very unemotional. It's like saying, hey, you know, this is our relationship, and we just didn't put enough energy into it, or we just were not well matched. We got married because I got pregnant or you got pregnant. And that, you know, that is never a good idea to come together. And so it was inevitable that we were going to part ways. You know, it's kind of looking at it rationally and objectively and almost analytically rather than, oh my God, you know, the Tower. And just in your life, I mean, if you're looking to, if you want, you know, a new life, Libra, then the first step is looking for ways that you need to, you know, make yourself over. And I'm not talking about your looks. I'm talking about inside. You know, what kind of things do you need to work on within yourself? Do you need to trust the universe more? Is that why you second guess yourself so much? The outcome is the Ace of Cups. New beginnings on the emotional level. So this could be a new love coming in. Again, you move, you might have a new love. This could be a new love coming in. This could be a new type of work, maybe a healing profession or an artistic profession that involves emotions, creativity, the desire to heal other people, like spirituality. So very nice, Libra, but definitely at a crossroads. Okay, that's what I have for you. If you'd like a personal reading, like a life path reading that's astrologically based, please check me out below. The link is there, rainamoonAstrology.com. Take care. Bye.